Welcome back, everybody, to the Angels franchise here on MLB The Show 26. Thank you so much for watching. This will be the new, I don't know if it's going to be every video going forward, but this is a live voiceover. Going to be more of a pretty much a non-edit version. We're just going to go straight through it like I'm playing the game. So that's how we're going to go with it. And you can see 26-13. Starting the month of May. We got a really big series coming up against Seattle. So a 4-game set against the Mariners, who are right now tied for first place with. But a big thing I'm taking a look at is George Klassen. He's really struggled this year. You can see 1-2 with a 7.16 ERA. Let's take a look at the statistics more in detail. But as you can see, 1-2, 32 2/3 innings pitched, and he's allowed 18 walks. I mean, that's not good. ERA high, elevated whip. He has really struggled. Just 2 quality starts. If we go over here, I mean, he's got a negative WAR. I mean, the K rate and walk, 4.9 walks per game. His FIP is at a 6.98. If you take a look what he did in limited action last year, he had 13 starts last year, 7-3. I mean, looking really, really good. 3.34 ERA. The whip elevated a little bit at a 1.5, but he's on the right track. And he's just kind of lost it this year. I don't want to have to send him down. The problem with possibly thinking about sending him down is Elmer Rodriguez. He struggled too this year. He's already in the bullpen. And we brought Jackson Ferris up, who I think we might start in that Seattle game. He only has 1 start so far. But the real issue is, if we go to this roster, there's just nobody else I could really bring up. Logan Henderson, we just sent down there, so I don't think I want to bring him right back up. Tyler Bremner is improving. ERA is starting to go down, whip, but still not where I want to see it. 19 walks at 38 2/3 innings pitched. Trey Gregory-Alford has really struggled. Caden Dana has been really the best, but I don't know if I don't think he's MLB ready right now. Dylan Jordan starting to improve a little bit, but same thing. I don't think he's MLB ready. So we just don't have anybody right now. One move I think I'm going to make is CJ Gray. We're going to move him up to AA because I want to get him in some action. We still have Edmund Samuel, Mitch Herzog, guys that we brought on through the draft, sitting in single A right now. But really, even Steve Taylor, our number 1 pick, struggling. It's all around. It's like the whole board. When it comes to minor league play, we're not getting anything. If we look at the top guys in the minor leagues, let's see. Let's go over to third base. Like Caden Wallace, 192 average, 194 from Ben Gobble in AA. Quinn Randolph, a draft pick. He's deep potential 50, but only hit 148. Joshua Lugo, who was started off so well, now he's hitting 235 down here. Matthew Lugo, 221. Fernando Rios, the best down there. I think Theodoso is right now the best, but 299 average, but he's cold. Nelson Rada, 207 average. We might really have to think about sending him down to AA. You just can't struggle that much. Yeah, Bryce Theodoso, 327 average. Only 55 at bats, but at least he is doing something. And if you go down here to Tucker Flint, he's hitting 310, but he only has no home runs. The power is not there. So honestly, at the moment, I hope we don't get many injuries because that's going to be a problem. But as for pitching, there's really nothing there for us even to bring up. So depending if we continue to, I'm hoping we're going to still be able to compete this year. I see if you look at the top right, it says recommended strategy, small buyer. We might be a small buyer. And we have prospects around, technically we have the number 1, if we go over here, we have the number 1 farm system according to their rankings on here. So we have guys that could trade to bring in another starter, but I'd really like to hope that some of these young guys can really step up, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So I think what we're going to do is sim, obviously the next 2 games. We'll get into scouting here in a second on the Sunday. But this Seattle series is going to be huge. And we're going to get into definitely one of these games against Seattle. I know we just kind of played Seattle, but this is a huge series because if you go through the schedule, looking through the month of June, the month of July, going into August, we don't see them till August. So you got to get games against them wherever you can. So let's just sim. Let's see what George Klassen can do in this start. And we're going to sim through at the end, and we're going to lose 4-3. He did not get the loss, though. So maybe he did something decent. 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 earned, just 1 walk, 7 Ks. Okay, he had a really good start. That is great to see. Bender didn't perform well. Will Vest gets the loss, and we end up losing the game 4-3. But that is good. That is good to see. Maybe he starts to turn it around a little bit. But everybody out there, thank you once again for the support. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. I don't think I've ever said hit that bell if you want a notification when I put out these videos. But yeah, do it down below. That would be fantastic. Thank you all for the support as we get back into scouting. And Domingo Manuel, #1 across the board. So contact, vision, clutch looking pretty good. Not much in the way of power department, but fielding ability high, good reaction, very good speed, really good at steal attribute. I mean, base run and aggression is pretty good. Durability good. Discipline is good. Doesn't have much arm strength. But he can play, third base and outfield. Man, why do they give these guys just massive, like crazy Amish beards? It's insane. But according to our draft rank, he's won. According to the MLB draft rank, he's won. And we're 100% scouted with him. So technically, it's looking like he might be the #1 pick to us. We'll see. Could take him off the board. Daniel Salgado, he has dropped. The contact's still looking good. Once again, not a lot of power. I mean, his speed and stealing attributes look really good. Base running and durability, solid. I don't think that would be a #1 pick, though. I don't think so. We're going to take him off the list. And then Archie Simpson. He's dropped off a little bit, too. Curveball and two-seamer looking good. I mean, home runs against lefties and Ks against lefties, solid. Stamina's very good. Stamina. Yeah, I just don't think it's going to be any better. I mean, he's only 18 years old as well. So we're going to cancel that out. Let's get into more scouting here. You know what I'm going to do? I think I said last time. I think we're going to have 2 guys, scout players, and then have one just continue to discover. So, honestly, do we do Tata as because he's got 96 discovery, obviously. But he has better efficiency. The problem is I might want to use him for position players, Ramos. But the problem here is pitchers. Now, he has 84 for pitchers. Varys has 83 for pitchers. But he has 97 position players as well. So, it might be better just to do Tata and Varys as the guys that scout players and then have Ramos right now as discovery. So, let's get into this first, position players. We're still possibly looking who that #1 pick is going to be because we really have to figure that out. Ryan Herrera could be that guy. I don't think so. Based off that, his fielding is fantastic. He just can't hit. But same thing, when you look at potential, I want to make sure that it has at least 99 already written over it. So you're, possibly in there. Pedro Campos. Hitting's okay. Power's okay. Fielding's solid. Very fast. Could be. I think we got to look at it. He's a switch hitter, only 18 years old. So let's take a look at Pedro Campos. And then we're going to look at a pitcher. Let's do top 100. I guess we can look at Darren Collins. I don't like the mix. He only has a couple fastballs and a slider. I'd honestly probably give him a pitch because I just think that's awful. But we might have to take a look at it. You have Moses Thorne. Same thing, 3-pitch mix. But he's already an 80. He's going to be at least a B potential. At least. You got Chris Hay, Alex Cervantes. But you know what? Let's just do Collins. Do that. And let's discover some new prospects. Let's do outfield international. How about that? And that's what we're going to do for week 6 of scouting. Still trying to find that number 1 pick. Just doing our due diligence, right? All right, let's sim out this game against Kansas City. Valdez on the mound, and we win 6-3. Kobe Mayo with a home run. Valdez, 6 2/3, 9 hits, 3 earned, 3 walks, 8 Ks. Bullpen does the rest. Will Vest already has 13 holds on the season, and Phil Maton gets save number 11. So, 4-game set here against the Mariners. And yeah, I think it's going to be this game right here. Jackson Ferris will be on the mound. I think that'll be the game. And obviously, we'll have to pay attention to that George Classen game. All right, game 1 here against the Mariners. Trevor Rogers on the mound, taking on George Kirby. And we lose 6-0. Not good. We didn't. That's so. Wow, that's so. We didn't have a extra base hit. So usually we didn't have an extra base hit. We didn't have an error. We didn't have a stolen base. Nothing. I've never seen that in a box score. That is crazy. We just had 3 hits and that's it. Rogers 6 hits, 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 earned, 4 Ks. Bender got hit up a little bit. Man, he's got an 8.15 ERA. That's not good. But I've never seen that. That is crazy. Game number 2, Peyton Tolley, who's really turned into the best pitcher on this staff. He's kind of the ace. See if he can settle it down here and get a win against Bryce Miller. Man, we get shut out again. Wow, this time just 4 hits. Once again, no extra base hits. Peyton Tolley going against 4 innings. 3 hits, 2 earned. Must have had a high pitch count. Keller got lit up a little bit. So we're going to go into this game. Haven't scored a run in the last 2 games. Haven't had an extra base hit in the last 2 games. And now we're 3 games out of the division. So Jackson Ferris just has the 1 start. In that 1 start, let's go back out of here. That 1 start for Jackson Ferris. Let's take a look at that first start here. So he only went 4 innings, allowed 7, let up 6, couple of home runs, 4 walks, struck out 3. As obviously acquired in that Dodgers deal in the offseason with Jose De Paula. So we'll see what he can do here in start number 2. As we'll take on this Mariners team. Can we get an extra base hit? That'll be the real question. I don't know. I don't know if we can. Let's change up their units. What should we go with? I know they have a weekly thing. I understand. The City Connects are so weird with the black. It's just so strange. Let's just do the alt green there. And we're just going to do our normal road. It's fine. This is one thing I've said before. I think, how does Madden not having this in their game? Like, I should be able to select the weather. You know, I should be able to select what weather it is based off it. Now, if you want to have it capped in like, hey, you're Green Bay, playing in Green Bay in December. You know, you're not going to have anything above like 50 degrees or something. It's got to be under like certain temperature. I'm fine with that. But I should be able to, you know, it's clear skies. Why are the roof closed? Let's leave that open. Quick counts on. How do you not have this on there? Like if I want to play in a snow game, I want to play in a snow game. If I want to play in rain, I want to have a play in rain. I mean, I think they also have to have dynamic weather. Like if you're playing in Miami, it should start out sunny, clear, looking great. And then second quarter, it's just a monsoon. Third quarter, oh, we're back to clear again. I would love that as well. I think that would be a huge thing. So yeah, Jackson Ferris. I think we really got to get Vidal Brujan, who is killing the ball. We got to get him in the lineup today. Kyron Paris is a little bit on the cold streak. So let's put Brujan at second base. Put him there. Man, we got 3 guys cold right now. Not looking good. Okay, let's get this game rolling. Can we get an extra base hit? I'm not quite sure. Let me know down below if you kind of like this kind of new style. Like I said, unedited, just going to roll with it the entire time. A little bit different. I kind of do it in my WWE 2K26 MyGM videos. Check that out if you haven't checked those out. Yeah, look at Vidal Brujan. 500 over his last 10 games. Josh Naylor has a 23-game hit streak. All right. Got a bunch of hit streaks. It's all Mariners. It's all Mariners. They've won 6 in a row. We have been absolute trash. Kyle Stowers, 391 over his last 6. He had a couple of home runs the last time he saw him. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Luis Castillo on the mound here for the Mariners. 4-1, 2.72 ERA with a 1.0 whip. Man, look at that walk rate at 3.3%. He's been dominating. It's not looking good for us today, that's for sure. All right, Zach Neto to the plate. 261, only 3 home runs so far early on. I know we're only in the month of May, but hoping a little bit better than that. Also, I will have to tell you guys this. This is the second time I've tried to record this, as we're going to pop that one up. Man, we had really good contact on that one. If anybody out there doesn't know, so I was playing a game, recording this, and I went to the bullpen. And the bullpen, it just got stuck. It wouldn't let me advance past the bullpen stage, so be careful in some games. I'm not even wanting to work. I'm not going to warm up guys and when I'm at the plate. I've heard the fix is that if you're, on, like, end pitching wise, just put the guy in. But if you're trying to warm guys up when you're at the bat, there's not much you can do about it. So just be careful of that glitch. I'm gonna take that outside for a ball, really close. That was just missed there. So 2-2 here to Mike Trout. Foul that one away. Another hit streak. Isaac Collins' 17-game hit streak down below. Man, a lot of guys just killing it. 2-2 pitch. Take that down low for a ball. We'll see if Naylor's in the lineup today. Because if Naylor's in it, I'm trying to look straight ahead. Actually, yeah, he's batting second for the Mariners. We'll foul away that fastball. Should have been ball 4. You're going to see every pitch now. Usually edit it down, take away some pitches. We're going to try this. Oh, that's crushed by Trout deep. Does this get out of here? It will! Mike Trout. Solo shot here in the first. We waited on that kind of breaking pitch. Can't tell if it's like more of a slider. But Mike Trout, 15th home run of the season. We got over 500 home runs last episode. If you did not see that, check that out. I can put a pin up above for that one. But we waited on it perfectly, and Trout crushes it out of here. Wasn't sure. I mean, it was perfect. 110 off the bat. Should have enough to get out of here, and it does. But yeah, you'll have to let me know down below. Is this a style you want to see going forward? As we're going to rip that with Kobe Mayo for a base hit. You want this style going forward where I'm playing at the same time, kind of unedited style. If you want to skip around, you can, obviously. If you just want to sit there and listen to it as you're doing something else, you can. I do that all the time, obviously. I think everybody does. That's probably going to stay in play, isn't it? Yep. So that'll be out number 2 as Ohapi flies out. Yeah, what kind of videos do everybody out there? I mean, I double up stuff all the time. You're playing a game, you have something going on in the background. I mean, what does everybody out there like to listen to or have something going, or do you not do that? That's the real question. I'll have like gameplays of old games sometimes that I used to play or have played that I'd really enjoy. Man, how are we not on that? We were just a tad bit in front, a little bit in front of it. All right, Mayo's going to be off for the pitch. 3-2, and we go. Man, that time we couldn't wait on it. Swing through the slider. But Trout, solo shot, gives us a 1-0 lead here to start. I guess I could be a little bit more open, too. I mean, I'm going to have to waste a lot of time talking here, obviously. This is almost like we're doing a live stream here, but it's really not. I mean, Matt Wallner killing the ball. I've thought about that before, kind of like live streaming stuff. I thought about that years ago, but just haven't really decided to do it. I'd have to think of the logistics. I don't really have a setup where I could do that either. Well, I do. I mean, I have a house, but it's whatever. 1-2 pitch. That's away. I'll take that for ball 2. Let's go fastball inside. I do listen to the catcher a lot, just not on location. Rips that one. We're going to have to do a little bit of all-speed. He's well in front. 108 off the bat for a foul ball. I don't like doing change-up against lefties, but we might have to try it here. Hits that one well, but DeLauder's going to be over, and he has got it for out number 1. So here comes Josh Naylor, I'm guessing, to the plate. Looked like he was second in the order. Oh, no. He's number 3. Okay, I missed one. Stowers is coming up next, guy that owned us. But, so Rodriguez is on the bench today, so we don't have to worry about Julio Rodriguez. Brandon Lau, same thing. They are first in the AL in runs. Wow. Kyle Stowers. What a trade for the Mariners this offseason to get him in this franchise, obviously, not in real life. So we'll start out with a 2-1 count. Take that up high for a strike. I'm a Orioles fan, so I know all about Kyle Stowers. I don't know how that trade has... It just happens. You run out of guys. But they're going to pop up. Logan O'Hoppe, mask off. He's got it. Should have it. And there's out number 2. And now we face the guy that has a 23-game hit streak. Which a record, there's so many records out there that I don't know will ever be surpassed. Joe DiMaggio's, 56-game hit streak. I just don't see it ever happening. There's just no way. Crush deep to center field, but we play it perfectly. Enrique Bradfield Jr. is there, and that's out number 3. Did kind of make that change, trying to get Troutmore as a DH just to kind of give him some rest every now and then. I think that's going to work out. I think a majority we're just going to probably keep him because his speed and kind of fielding has dropped off a little bit, obviously getting up there in age. As Josue Tapala to the plate. I heard somebody before said how they liked keeping the walk-ups. I always like that. I always like the walk-up features. Seeing guys come to the plate, seeing their stats. Because sometimes if you sim enough, you can keep around with it, but keep up with it, but you might kind of forget what guys are hitting. Always good to see. 1-2. Ripped right up the middle. That's a base hit. We'll take it. All right, good start to the second inning. Chase DeLauder has been hitting the ball well. 302 average, but we got a 1-2 count here. That's hit well deep to left field, but I don't think that's going to be enough. And that'll be out number 1. Love the quick counts. I don't know why I haven't been doing this in the past. Just gets the game flow a little bit more. I feel like I'm an aggressive hitter anyway. Look at Enrique Bradfield Jr. having a great start to the season. He's putting up some all-star numbers. I just wish we'd get more stolen bases out of him. We'll take that down low for a ball. But yeah, I'm more of an aggressive hitter. So I feel like when the count's already going, it really helps me out. I can just be aggressive. And that's going to be foul away. I don't think I have a bad batter's eye, but sometimes I get a little bit too aggressive. 2-2 here to Bradfield. And, ooh, that was close. Oh, he's going to challenge. That might have clipped the edge. That was really close. It did. Strike 3. Man, I knew that was close. I just took it. Didn't work out. So Vidal Brujan to the plate. This has been his, a career year so far for Brujan. And that's just a little bit late. That's a fly ball to center field. Lazy one. And that's out number 3. So nothing after the leadoff single. And we'll go to the bottom half. The second is here comes the big dumper. Cal Riley to the plate. So I'm going to change up away here. There you go. Swings through that changeup. He was way early on it. Goal for Jackson Ferris. Get through 5 innings. That's the goal. There you go. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Nice 12-6-1 there for Jackson Ferris. Get through 5. That's the goal. I don't want to see him be knocked out any inning. Let's get through 5 innings. Hit well deep to center field. Enrique Bradfield Jr. is back, and there is out number 2 here in the second inning. Man, what about the last one video? What a video that was. You could Trout 500 home runs. But then as I was, if you haven't seen that one, check that one out as well. And swings through that changeup. Super simming that game. And then not realizing that Rogers had a no-hitter going in there. That was crazy. 1-2, he'll take that one. Let's throw that changeup again. Now let's go fastball high and away. He doesn't locate it, but gets away with it. DeLauder is there, out number 3. And it's a 1-2-3 second inning for Jackson Ferris. Yeah, Hernandez, a 24-game hit streak with the Marlins. We saw Collins. We know Naylor. So a lot of hit streaks going on right now in the MLB. Take that away for ball 2 here to Zach Neto. Got to work on that fielding, man. Man, how are we late on that? I feel like, man, I thought it was right there. I thought I might have had it. 2-2 count. Taking that away. All right, we worked the count here to 3-2. You got Trout on deck with the only run on the board here so far in the game. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing with that? Come on, man. Terrible, terrible there. See down below, too, Mike Trout, second in WAR. William Contreras with the Red Sox sign with them. Here he comes. Solo home run on the first. Got 15 home runs now this season. He is right up there. I'm really hoping this isn't his last season. I really hope it's not. We'll foul away that fastball. Give me another season. Let's get in the wild card this year. Well, that gets through for a base hit. Perfect. There you go. Waited on that perfectly, and then with the kind of shift, it works out in their favor. But get in the wild card. Get Trout some meaningful at-bats in playoff baseball. We'll continue to build this team, and next year try to make a run of the World Series, and maybe he retires there. That is what I'm hoping. 1-2 to Kobe Mayo. That is not going to be a double play at least. But out number 2. All right, Logan O'Hoppe. Let's go, man. Base hit. Try to knock in Trout here. Get a 2-0 lead. Take that away. Just with this Mariners lineup, you know, I want to get as many runs as possible because this lineup is very, very good. I feel like it's only a matter of time. That's hit well, but it's going to travel foul. And that ball kid out there got absolutely lit up. He got destroyed. He did not get out of the way. It looked like he just took it to the stomach. That is away for ball 3. All right, Jeremiah Jackson on deck has a really good average this year so far with a 343 with runners in scoring position. And we'll take ball 4. All right, O'Hoppe walks. Getting that pitch count up a little bit for Castillo. He's up to now 62 pitches here for 2 2/3. Jeremiah Jackson has a lot of potential. Can do a lot of damage. Takes that inside for a ball. Could be, like I said, sneaky trade, getting him from the Orioles. I think he could turn out to be a really fantastic player. We're just going to take that. I wasn't too, thought that might more likely be a pop-up in the sense. We'll take it. 2-2 pitch. Man, we're well out in front of that fastball. Grounder to third base, over to first, out number 3. Would have been ball 3. We're chasing there. So, nothing there. Still remains a 1-0 ball game. What Jackson Ferris can do here in this third inning. So far, so good. Well, that's hit well. DePaula chasing it back. Underneath of it, it's got it at the track. 1 away here in this third inning. I mean, he's finding a lot of contact, that's for sure. But, hey, that's why you got guys out there. They're out there for a reason. You know, we want to try to build this defense up to where, you know, it doesn't matter where you hit it. We got your back. 2-1 from Ferris. That's going to be fouled away. A little late on that fastball. So let's go a little higher, up and in. And he'll pop it up. Neto underneath of it. All right, out number 2 here in this third inning. Colt Emerson to the plate. Top draft pick of the Mariners a few years ago. So he is up and going here. With it inside, he takes that for a ball. I don't think he has many at-bats this year, Colt Emerson, but so far solid start. Just another bat to this lineup. And so he'll take that away for ball 3. So 3-1 pitch here to Colt Emerson. I don't want a 2-out walk. And he chased that pitch. We'll absolutely take that. Let's do the changeup now. Away. See if he's well out in front of this. Ground ball. Neto up with it. Over to first. Got him for out number 3. So a 1-2-3 third for Jackson Ferris, who has been perfect here so far. Looking good. Playing the hat shuffle up there. See that? Never been to a Mariners game out here. I would love to get one. So I know every stadium kind of has their thing. You know, I think at Orioles and Camden Yards, it's like the, you know, they have the crab shuffle. Oh, DePaula rips that. Get down. Oh, there you go. Let's just keep him there at first base. Almost a great play out in center. You know, they have the hot dog race, so I know each stadium has their own. You know, if you're out there watching this, your local team, you know, whatever it is, if you're in Cleveland, if you're in LA, what is your, like, if you've been to a game, like, what is, you know, is there a certain thing, that certain inning that gets played? I'd like to know that, too. Chase DeLauder's going to foul that one away. Always interesting, always, you know, what's going to happen. Different locations at ballparks. 1-2, take it away. 12 doubles so far this season. Tied for 7th in the AL. What's his pitch count up to? 73. Pitch coming up. Taking that inside. All right. I'm thinking about, let's do a little hit and run action here. Let's send DePaula. Trying to get something rolling here. Well, don't have to worry about it. Ball 4 there to Chase DeLauder. All right. Enrique Bradfield Jr. He's been hitting the ball well this season. Can we come through here? Take that. It's 342 over the last 25 games. 1-2 from Castillo. Take that inside for a ball. It's definitely been inconsistent with his fastball here today. Kind of all over the place. 2-2 will foul away that sinker. Timing just early. I was like, we were just a tad bit on that. That one we're not. That could be. I don't think you're going to double up Bradfield Jr. You're not going to double him up. Get him there at second base, so it's a force at second base. So 1 away now here in this 4th inning, but you know what the count is. I am definitely trying to steal a second base here. We're off. It's going to be a strike, and it's going to be a stolen base. So no double play here unless we get caught or something. So now Brujan with 2 strikes. We got a chance here. Base hit definitely scores Bradfield Jr. That's going to score a run, though. Hey, that works. That takes away the double play, gets the job done. Run number 2 in. Now up to a 2-0 lead. So we'll take it. We just need Zach Neto to come through here with a base hit. This could be the last inning for Luis Castillo. Foul away that 4-seam. That had more of like a 2-seam action on that one. You can see he's up to here the high 80s. 87 pitches will be pitch number 88. This could be it for him after this inning. Oh, get down. Get going. There you go. That's going to get in the gap. Neto with an RBI double here with 2 away in the 4th. We got a 3-0 lead. That's what you want to see. Zach Neto coming through. And honestly, that could be the last pitch for Luis Castillo. Waited on it perfectly. Just hit into that gap. There you go. And that will be it for him. That is it. Oh, Dustin May comes out of the pen. All right, 19 2/3 innings, 4.58 ERA. Lefty's hitting him well, but he's out here to just get some innings rolling. So we got a 2-2 count to start here against Trout. Has the solo homer, base hit. Foul away that sweeper. Late action there. Oh, Perez hit 3 home runs in that ball game for Detroit. Always look at the bottom ticker as much as I can, too. And he'll get us on that sinker inside. But Neto, nice job. Brujan with the ground out, but gets a run in. We get 2 runs on the board. 3-0 lead. So here comes Matt Wallner to the plate. We haven't actually thrown a two-seamer yet. Man, he has had some nasty foul balls. That first at bat, hit one was 108, now 109 there. Man, he is just gearing up for these fastballs. Oh, strike 3. Take it. Wasn't sure if he was going to challenge that or all, but we'll take it. Gets the strikeout. Where's that pitch location? It missed. If he would have challenged, that would have been ball 2. Completely missed it. We'll take it. All right, Stowers takes that. Man, I don't know where to pitch this guy. That's going to be flown into right field. DePaul underneath of it, and there is out number 2. So Stowers flies out, and now we got Josh Naylor. 2 home runs in this series. We know the hit streak he already got going a million times. We've seen it. Love to end it here today. That's going to be a ground ball foul. All right, 1-2 count to Naylor. Let's go fastball away. Strike 3, got him looking. Man, Jackson Ferris looking pretty good, getting the confidence rolling. Hasn't allowed anything through 4. Wow. Not what I expected here today. I thought this was going to be a really tough ball game. Hey, it's only the 5th, so you never know what's going to happen. We'll take that for a strike. All right, 1-2 pitch. Oh, man, that is a nasty sweeper, man. I thought that was going to be right on the edge, and yep, we're not even close to it. That was terrible. Absolutely awful at bat there. That's going to be a foul ball. Speaking of that menu earlier where it should be in Madden with the weather, like how is that not in the game? I just don't understand. Not going for that time. Obviously, if you're new to this channel, that will be a big thing. Madden, obviously. Same with college football. Man, some of those college football mock-ups that some of those guys have been doing over on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, have been absolutely unreal with the equipment. Now, I am an equipment junkie. To me, it just puts you in the game. If the equipment looks good, everything looks kind of real. You know, the gameplay obviously is still always the main concern, but the immersion is just as big. And some of those guys, the way they fixed up helmets and kind of like, you know, the different types of sleeves and everything like that, man, it looks so good. I can only hope that it's somewhat like that in the game coming up. Too early to think about what teams I'm going with probably in college football. I don't know yet. Madden, I do have some ideas. That's going to be out number 3. So nothing there in the 5th. That'll do it there. All right, let's see what we can do here. 5th inning, haven't allowed really anything yet. Not trying to jinx myself, though. Cal Rowley to the plate. Swings through that fastball. What is going on here? He is actually late on that. 2-seamer away and high. It's a risky pitch. We're going to try to get it done here. He will take that for a ball. Let's go down and away. Let's go a changeup. 2-2 pitch here to Cal Rowley. Swings through. Strike 3. Let's go Jackson Ferris. Starting to hit his stride here. He only got 59 pitches. What is happening right now? That was close. That was a ball. Got away with that one. 1-2 pitch to Randy Arozarena. We're going fastball away. Strike 3 again. This is incredible from Jackson Ferris. Did not really expect this right now. Holy. Takes that first strike. That one definitely was in there for sure. That definitely hit the zone, yeah. Let's go 2-seamer in. Be careful there. I'm just thinking fastball. Fastball high and away, 2-2 pitch. Takes that away for ball 3. All right. I think I'm back to the changeup. It's been working. Ground ball, Neto up with it, over to first base. And out number 3. Not only are we through 5 innings with Jackson Ferris, he hasn't allowed anything yet. This is insanity. Wow. And Dustin May just continues to eat innings here right now for this Mariners team, but Josue DePaula to the plate. And man, I thought that was clearly outside and almost hits the zone. Crazy. I don't think I've hit a home run with the DePaula yet. I'd love to hit one here. Did I just do that? Did I just call that? There's no way. That is deep at the wall. God! We just Babe Ruth that. We just called our shot. Well, I guess I didn't call it. I was just hoping I would love to hit a home run with him. And next pitch, it's gone. That is fantastic. 4-0 lead here. Perfect on it. He takes them deep. Hoping we can get Rookie of the Year with Josue DePaula this year. Man, just a tad bit late. That could have been another home run, or at least a gapper with the Lauder with that sweeper kind of over the middle of the plate. Hope in the next few years we have a bunch of Rookie of the Year candidates. You know, maybe next year's, another guy comes. We got plenty of guys down there in the minors that can do some damage. There you go. Man, we've had 3 perfects in this game. Maybe I should just play live all the time. Because I can't remember the last time I had 3, at least maybe 1 to 2 perfect at bats in a game. Now this is 3. I'm like handling the pressure, I guess, right? Oh, we're stealing for sure. I don't know about that pitch. That was high. Can we challenge that call? It stands. Well, there you go. I thought that was a hot. I did hit it. All right. 1-2 pitch here to Brujan. Does have an RBI. Takes that inside for a ball. Yeah, I want to look at Brujan. We could probably look at him right now if I really wanted to, the stats, because you can get into the page. Another thing Madden needs in their game. Take that for a ball. Let's take a look at that real quick. Let's take a look at Vidal Brujan as we're in between an at-bat here. But, 407 average, 59 at-bats. He's got 24 hits. This is the best he's ever, I believe, in his career. If we look at it, he last year with Texas, 195 average, over 87 at-bats. Year before, he didn't play at all. 2025, 253. That's probably his best average in his career. Only playing 61 games and over 87 at-bats. Didn't hit a home run, as he's obviously more of a speedster kind of guy. But this is the best he has looked. He's got a 1,200 OPS so far with us. Hopefully it continues. I mean, he can play every position. That's why I picked him up in that, waiver period. I thought it was going to be a solid pickup, and it really has been. It's turned into a great pickup. So back to the at-bat here. 3-2 pitch. And that's going to hit down for a base hit. We're sending Enrique Bradfield Jr. This is the throw. At the plate. Slides in there. RBI single from Vidal Brujan. 5-0 ball game. Waited on it perfectly. And that's been really the key to this game so far today. We've been really patient, allowing us to go away, and it's worked out. The double by Neto, kind of that same thing. Waited on it. The home run from Mike Trout, and that one there. 5-0 ball game right now. We've turned this around here. And what am I doing there? That is terrible. Get at least a few of those a game. Luckily fell away that sweeper. I thought that was going to be strike 3 for sure. Another 1-2 up the middle. Can that get through? It's going to be stopped. Throw to first base, and Neto's out. Man, I thought for sure that was getting through. I guess that's when it's only 84, but that'll be it for Dustin May. Mariners go to the pen, bringing in the lefty. That is not good, man. I'm noticing across the board, a lot of guys out of the bullpen are struggling. Really struggling. We'll bring in the lefty against Trout. I'm going to foul away that circle change. Look at the Dodgers down below in the last 41 games. 81 homers, 310 average. Just an insane team. Trout rips that up the middle for a base hit. That should score Brujan. It's a 6-0 game. Once again, waiting on it. Trout 3 hits in this ball game. Looking very good. Now you got a lefty against Kobe Mayo, who has 90. What? He's got insane power against lefties. Woo! Bringing the heat there. 78 power. Actually, Trout had 93 power against lefties. Why are you bringing a lefty when you got a bunch of righties coming up there? Not understanding that. Takes that outside for a ball. Kobe Mayo has been another great acquisition from the Orioles. That should be up the middle. That's going to base hit. Do we keep? Let's keep Trout there at second base. No real risk in that. You don't want to get, one of those outs there at third base. So a base hit for Kobe Mayo. Still have something going here in the 6th inning as Logan O'Hoppe now to the plate. What a game we got going on here today. I think the way it's going, if we can get out of the 6th with Jackson Ferris, maybe the 7th, there's no way we're going to throw an absolute no-hitter. That'd be crazy. Up the middle, base hit. Trout's going to score. We're going to send Mayo to third. He's in there. 7-0 ball game. But the way this is going right now, maybe, if we see how Ferris rolls, continue the rest of the way, and then I'm fine just simming out the rest of this game. Because we got a 7-0 lead right now. Yeah, there's just no real reason. Oh, he almost had it there. 113 off the bat, foul ball. That's where baseball can be struggling just a little bit. That is not going to get through, but it could be tough. Throw to second does get O'Hoppe. But we add more. We got a 7-0 lead. Great game. Great job turning around at the last 2 games getting shut out. All right, you want fastball in? We'll do it. We'll foul that one away. Maybe a little good timing. I don't know. He's got the fastball lined up a little bit. So let's go that changeup, which has worked, but he's not going to chase it there. We'll go back to it. 2-2 pitch from Jackson Ferris. That's going to be fouled away. Oh, no. Gripping his shoulder in extreme pain. Doesn't want to speculate, but believes it could be a serious injury. Wow. Well, Elmer Rodriguez in the game. That is unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. Wow. And strike 3, though, and he goes down, but we're going to have to now a serious injury. I just said we couldn't afford really many injuries. Because if that's a serious injury, and he is out for months. I don't know who we're going to bring up, but do we bring Henderson back up? I'm not quite sure. I have to really think about this. Because, do we bring up Tyler Bremner? He's been pitching better as of late. It's a possibility. He got him. Strike 3. So Rivas goes down. That's Colt Emerson now to the plate. And he pops him up. Unless we put Elmer Rodriguez back in the rotation and we just kind of bring up a bullpen arm, maybe that's a possibility as well. Maybe that's what we'll do. All right, well, we're through 6 innings. Haven't allowed anything. I told I was going to keep with the game, but right now when we got a no-hitter going, how can you stop? So Josue DePaula comes to the plate. Hit that home run last time. 3-for-3 ball game. And that's going to be a 3-for-4 ball game. Yeah, like I said earlier, let me know down below. I'm really curious to see what everybody thinks of this. This is more of, like I said, unedited, just playing the entire game. There's going to be a little bit of editing, obviously. I'll cut out some areas that, something just maybe happened noise-wise, or I'll try to figure that out, but it is what it is. Hey, when you're playing a game and you got a cat in the house, it's tough to stop sometimes when that cat meows. You know, it is what it is. I'm not in a closed room right now, so. Oh, I was about to say, if that's a base hit, that's crazy because there's no way we could even make contact. Should have been ball 4. We chased it. Mariners go to the pen again. This time to the righty. Carlos Vargas comes out of them. I mean, look at that. 396 average against righties. Yeah, I want Enrique Bradfield Jr. to steal more bases. That's a huge thing. But it's great to see him playing well this year. He's at 351 against righties. Works a 2-3-1 count. And that's hit well, but ground ball, not going to do anything there for out number 3. We'll go to the bottom half of the 7th inning. But his average against lefties wasn't bad. You know, it was in the 240 range. That's not bad. I will take that. You could see a lot worse. So Wallner will foul that one away. Fouls away that splitter. All right, 2-2 count. Let's go fastball. Yep, I'm with you. I'm with you, Hoppy. Let's go in that same area. Fouls away that fastball. Honestly, don't mind going right back to that location. Takes that inside for a ball. Mariners are looking for their first base runner of the game. And they'll get it. Ball 4, Wallner is on base, so that is the perfect game completely gone. Look at Stowers splits there. Doesn't matter. I mean, he's more power away, but, man, still killing it at home. That's a quick out. We'll take it. 2 away here in the 7th inning, and here comes Josh Naylor, looking to extend that 23-game hit streak. Swings through the fastball. He was late on that one. You know where we're going. Well, that is not going to extend the hit streak at all. DeLauder is there. Out number 2. So 2 away. That could be your last at bat for Josh Naylor. So that hit streak could be completely gone. I would love it if that happens. Missed that pitch, hit well deep to left field, but DeLauder is there at the track. Got it for out number 3. So the perfect game is gone. We're 6 outs away from a possible another no-hitter. I don't know what's happening. We're not on GOAT difficulty. So I'll tell you that right now. We're not in GOAT difficulty. I've said this before. So I don't know. I don't know if I want to turn it up to GOAT difficulty with that type of pitching style. If I was doing the meter, I would already be on GOAT. Man, Vidal Brujan, that is ripped deep, and that is going to be off the wall. Well, get over the wall for an automatic double. Just his batting stance, I even like to hit with him. Might have to keep him in the lineup. Another perfect. What is... This game is insane. You'd think I'd be playing on all rookie or something. I am definitely not. Swing through that fastball. To me, the hitting, you can have great hitting games. You can kind of see the ball a little bit better, which I am seeing today. You're going to have those streaks where you just sometimes see the ball and sometimes right there you don't. Let's just swing through that pitch for strike 3. Oh. Okay, I wasn't quite sure what we're seeing there. Thought it was another injury screen. I was a lot concerned. So we're just seeing it well today, hitting the ball well. Because if you remember the last game I played against the Mariners, I got shut out. I didn't get anything. So it doesn't always work out in their favor. It's just working out today. What am I swinging at that for? Why? I mean, the timing's there, but it's so low. It just dips in the sinker. 2-2 pitch here to Trout. Take that away for ball 3. Look at Kobe Mayo, runners in scoring position average, 372. 3-2 pitch to Trout. We just got too much underneath of it. It's going to carry, but just not enough. If you kind of square that up a little bit, that's clearly gone. I mean, the timing was good at it. Just too much underneath for the fly out. Jeez. They're really using up their bullpen. Really using it up. All right, Kobe Mayo, couple singles so far in this game, 2 for 4. Late. Fly ball to right, and that'll be the inning. So we'll head to the 8th inning, bottom half of the 8th. Nerve-wracking stuff here. Maybe the nerves just aren't there. You know what? Not nerve-wracking at all, because we just threw one. Now, it wasn't fully us. We only pitched the last 2 innings, and Super Sim did the rest, but still had to throw those last 2 innings. That's a pop-up. Kobe Mayo is there. Out number 1. Oh, that's going to do it. That's going to do it. Oh, he still got him. Unbelievable, but Jeremiah Jackson there at third base. I don't know how he still got that. I thought that was it. Still got him. So 2 away here in this 8th inning. Takes that up high for a ball. He's got a hit streak going as well. Hit well to right. DePaula back. He's there. Out number 3 here in the 8th inning. Oh, man. All right. I might bring in Schumann into the 9th for third base and a little bit of defense action. There you go. In and out. Base hit. That's actually more the way they were playing. Ohapi's going to be on his way to second base. And I'll be in there with a leadoff double to start off this 9th inning. All right, Jeremiah Jackson. Yeah, I think he'll have this at bat here, and then we'll bring in Schumann to play some defense. Because obviously his defense is fantastic. 0 for 4 so far in this game for Jackson. I feel like everybody else has got something going. Him and DeLauder so far in this game, nothing really at all. Until that! Jeremiah Jackson! That is long gone. Up there, Edgar Rodriguez. 403. Jeremiah Jackson with the jack. 6th of the season. 9-0 ball game. Waited on that pitch perfectly. Crushes it. Gone. We'll take it. Actually, we were early on that. Just worked out in our favor. Sometimes things just work out. And it is working. Oh, I was about to say, I thought I'd get down for a base hit. Yeah. We'll get that. All right, Chase DeLauder. Come on, man. 0 for 3. Nothing in this ball game yet so far. Let's get you on the board. Let's get you a base hit or something. There's no way. There's no way. Man, those check swings, I just, See, he's hitting 200 against lefties. He's struggling. He's struggling against lefties. Righties is killing. So we might have to look into that. That's going to be a strike. Might have to look into that. All right, 2-2 pitch here to Chase DeLauder. And we're going to swing through for strike 3. Just not his game today. It happens. Not his game. Man, they are going to the bullpen again. How many guys are you using? Are you using everybody in your bullpen? And does everybody in your bullpen have an ERA over 6? What is happening? Get down, get down, get down. That's going to get down. Thought about going, but we're just going to sit back. Now, obviously, at a 9-0 ball game. Not going to steal another bag, obviously. Don't want to play that. We're going to play some, even though it's a division rival, just going to leave it as is. And we'll take that up high for a ball. Bruhan, 2 for 4, double, single, couple RBI in this game. Continues to hit the ball well. Like I said, probably will have to put him in the lineup. We got to get him in there somewhere. And he can play multiple different positions. That one, man, we got perfect on that as well. That is insane. Deep it goes, and it's run down at the track. Just doesn't have enough power. But Jeremiah Jackson did. Rocks it out of the yard. 9-0 ball game. We head to the 9th. All right, let's do... Yeah, Jackson, Schumann. Yes. Let's bring in some defense here to the 9th. Dude, I ain't throwing that slider outside. Are you out of your mind? Hit to right. To Paula underneath of it. Out number 1. Colt Emerson to the plate. Swings through the splitter for strike 2. One-two pitch to Colt Emerson. He takes that for a ball. Nice take. Really nice take. 2-2. The Lauder in. Underneath of it. Got it for out number 2. Matt Wallner. So far the only guy that's reached base for this Mariners team with the walk. 2-1 takes it up high for a ball. Stowers on deck. And he takes a walk again. Second walk for Wallner. Stowers to the plate. Takes that for a ball. That was, yeah, that's not a worthy challenge. That was way off. That one was close. We're going to challenge that one, though. That was close enough where you know what? Let's give it a challenge. Oh, there you go. Overturn, just clips it. I knew it was really close. So that counts as a strike. 2-2. 2-2 to Stowers. And there you go. It's a base hit. The no-hitter is gone with 1 out to go. Oh, man. We almost had another no-hitter. That's insanity. So Josh Naylor has a chance here. But get that hitting streak as Rodriguez is starting to lose it here a little bit. Energy's fine. Dude, come on. How is that not a strike? You got to be kidding me with these calls. That was definitely a... Oh, wow. I thought that was a clear strike. We're going to end his hitting streak, and we get the ball game. We almost throw another no-hitter. This is insanity. I can't believe that happened. We shut down this Mariners lineup, and we come up with a big victory today. Wow. Of course, Stowers is the one that get the damn hit. What a game. DePaula homers, Trout homers, Jeremiah Jackson there. A couple of stolen bases were Enrique Bradfield Jr. Jackson Ferris, 5 innings, didn't allow a hit, strikes out 5. Rodriguez with a couple of walks, that lone hit, couple of Ks. He ends up getting that 4-inning save, but hopefully Jackson Ferris is okay. That's what I'm hoping for. Man, what a game. Who would have thought that? Who would have thought a possible another no-hitter? I did not expect it. With the lineup that the Mariners have, did not see that coming, but here we go. What's going to be the news? 1 to 2 months, shoulder tear. All right, well, 15-day ILM. That's going to leave us too short here. So, yeah, I think let's throw Rodriguez back into the rotation. I don't know if I want to bring Henderson up. Maybe we bring Rodriguez back up to get into the bullpen. So let's do that. We're going to bring Rodriguez back up to the big leagues. That's going to leave AAA a little bit short. We got guys here. Anybody really killing it down here? Let's bring up Roderick Melvin to AA. And let's bring up... Yeah, let's bring him up. Why not? AAA. And then we'll move him to AA. How about that? All right. And yeah, let's move Rodriguez back in. Perfect. They already did. Actually, bam. I don't want him obviously going to be, let's see, what's his 33? I guess Lauer would be better in that sense. I don't want to really be him the only lefty, but I guess you have really no choice. We're just going to keep it like that. I know they've helped that out a lot. Okay. Sucks, of course, just as I say injury-wise. But let's sim this last game here. Oh, and probably have to do this real quick. Go down here. Because I think he was the closer. Let's give Caleb Ort the closing position. He's been pitching well. All right. Let's sim game number 4 here. Let's see. George Klassen's on the mound. So what we're going to do, I think we're going to do this one. We're going to quick manage this game. If we have to jump in, we'll jump in. Let's see what they got uniform-wise. They're just going to regular home. Let's go something different. Let's go... yeah, let's go 1975 roads. There we go. Quick counts on for sure. We can leave it. Let's do closed this time. A little bit of... we'll do rain, but it's closed. Something different. And I think we got to get Brujan back in the game, right? Where do we put him, though? Because he can play pretty much any position except first and catcher. He can play the outfield. You know, let's give maybe DeLauder a break. Yeah, let's give him the day off. Give him a little break. Actually, let's do it like that. All right. Let's see what we got here. Lopez on the mound for the Mariners, 5-1 with a 3.8 ERA, 1.14 whip. Neto's going to ground out, strikeout, and a ground out. All right, Klassen. He had a really good start last time against Kansas City. Can he back it up here against the Mariners? All right, 1-2-3 first. Brujan again, man. All right, Kyron Paris. Oh, Brujan now with a single. DePaula with a single. Brujan with a single. Paris first and third. Fielder's choice ends the inning. Nothing going on so far. All right. Hit by pitch, Kobe Mayo. Hobby's going to walk. So Jeremiah Jackson strikes out. Jose DePaula. Home run, 3-run shot. We got a 3-0 lead. Brujan walks. On base machine. Kyron Paris, the fielder's choice. Let's try to steal second. He's caught stealing. Ends the inning, but a 3-run shot. Double by Cal Riley. He's going to score Brandon Lau. And then walk. Come on, Klassen. Get out of this. Two-out walk comes back to bite you. Come on. Trout's going to run. Double. Strikeout. RBI single by Stowers. It's a 5-0 lead. His energy's down a little bit. Grounds out. He's through 5, but not a good start. Just the one bad inning. I'm going to see what he can do going into the 6th, but one hit, one thing, he's out. That's it. Let's bring in Eric Lauer, I guess. Got a bunch of lefties down there. Fly out. Nolan Gorman's going to pop out. And a strikeout. All right. Ground out. Walk. Let's try to steal second again. Caught stealing again. Hit by pitch. That time get the stolen. Come on, Neto. Come through with a base hit here, man. He strikes out. Do we jump in here in the 8th? Let's enter this game. Let's jump into the 8th. Down 5-3. Trout's going to start us off. Let's see what we can do. Can we have a come from behind victory here? Takes that away. 33,000 in attendance tonight. Dome over the top. Nope, we're not doing that. All right. See if the good hitting can continue here. See if my batter's eye is still working. That wasn't there. It wasn't there. That's for sure. Nope, we'll take that for ball 4. All right, Trout's on base. We get the tying run at the plate, and Kobe Mayo, we know with one swing, we could tie this ball game up. Well, that works. That's a base hit. So first 2 on here to start the 8th. Now the tying run aboard. 3-1 count to Logan O'Hoppe. Honestly, I'm thinking about just taking this pitch. See if we can draw a walk. Get the bases loaded. And that's going to be a strike. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Just willing to take that pitch. All right. 3-2 pitch here to Logan O'Hoppe. 2 on. Nobody down to start this 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He gets us. 97 sinker. All right. Jeremiah Jackson has a double in this game. Home run that previous game we just saw. Takes that down low for a ball. We're not going anywhere there at all. That's not even a question. Trout would be immediately gunned down at third. Great average with runners in scoring position. Can he come through here? 3-1 count. And that was ball 4. We're just 2 geared up. That actually would have been a strike. 3-2 pitch here to Jackson. And they're going to pop infield fly. He is pissed. Oh, he keeps throwing that 3-2 sinker high, and we've just missed it twice. We've had our opportunities. We're not going to get a third because they're going to go to the bullpen. And they got some closer coming in here. How did I not see that? But Josue DePaula, 2 for 3 home run, single. Nunez out of the pen. Fouls away that slider. Man, just early on that one. Can the rookie come through with a big 2 out here in the 8th? Nope. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Man. I thought we were on it. Lauer still has some good energy still left in him, so we're going to leave him in this game. Ground ball. Kyron Paris up with it. Got it over to first for out number 1. Raleigh to the plate. Takes that for a strike. Yeah, we'll go 12-6. We'll trust in you. Ripped in. That's going to get down for a hit. Yeah, I'm not trusting that dive there. That's going to get to the wall and be absolute trouble. Just play it in front of you. No real reason to do anything. As Rodriguez didn't face him last game. Swings through that cutter for a strike. Circle change away. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Rodriguez goes down. 3. It's the big one of the game, the 3-run shot. Come on, Brujan, get over there. All right, he's got it. Out number 3. We'll go to the 9th. Down 5-3. Speaking of, he'll lead us off. 1 for 2 with a walk. We're on that. He just doesn't have the power, obviously. He needs to be a gap kind of hitter. Just hits it dead straight, but Rodriguez runs it down for out number 1. It's Kyron Paris to the plate. Take that for a ball. Like to see more from Kyron Paris. Like to see the power numbers get up a little bit. No. And trust me, this is like, honestly, it's so funny. I should do these live reactions when I'm playing Madden. It's a little bit different of experience, just put it that way. Baseball, I still get a little, mad, angry, frustrated. Madden, college football, it's a little different story. 3-2. Oh, is that a broken bat? Yeah, we shouldn't have swung at it. Would have been ball 4. And we're down to our last out here. About to lose 3 or 4 to the Mariners. To be the best team in the AL. Yeah, that's going to be it. That was a weird hit. That was very strange because we were on it and it was just like a lazy little pop-up. But we cannot get the come from behind victory. Mariners win. Classic. Come on, man. 5 innings, 5 hits. Just a bad 4th inning. So we had one good start. Bad start. So now I'm like, man, what do we do with him? I think we're just going to, I'm going to let him get, like, I think we're going to let him roll through the month of May as the starting pitcher. Then I'll give him probably like, what, 2 to 3 more starts. See where he sits. If that ERA is under 6 and it's improving, I'm fine with that. So I think we're going to sim through these games against Colorado. You know what? Let's just sim through the rest of the month. How about that? Let's just sim through the rest of the month. I don't know if I'll jump in any games. I just want to see where everything's looking as we head into June. All right. Colorado's 15-28. You got a pitcher on the mound with an 8.29 ERA. Come on, guys. We win 8-3. There you go. All right, Rogers. And we're going to lose 6-4. So we lose that game. Let's get back into scouting. Didn't find anybody. I don't think that's good. It's probably a waste. Maybe we should not do that. Let's cancel that out. See, I mean, maybe let's continue to work on Collins. I think I've seen enough here where I don't need Campos, so let's cancel that out. Let's keep on Collins for right now. See where he ends up. So let's just continue. The Discover thing is just not going to work. So he's more position players. Obviously, both these guys are. So, I mean, you could do, scout position. You could do that. And that'll give you more of a range of, like, different guys. Now, his efficiency is fantastic. That is what we might do. Let me see something real quick. Because we could take a look at third baseman. Let's definitely do that. Look at Abe Comer, a guy we found. I mean, power for days. Look at his fielding ability, arm strength. We're looking at Abe Comer for sure. But let's do that. Let's scout position. Hold on, let me see where we at. So he's East, International, West, West. Bunch of International and a bunch of West. Let's just do that. How about that? But Abe Comer for sure. I want to see what he... Let's move him actually up to prospect 1. We'll see what we get there. I could be doing this completely wrong, but who knows. All right, game 3 against Colorado. And we are going to lose again, 4-2. Man, come on. Lose 2 or 3 to the Rockies at home. Peyton Tolley, 6 2/3, 5 hits, 10 Ks. Just offense couldn't get it going. So now a 3-game set here against the Royals. Elmer Rodriguez back in the rotation. 7-0. There you go. Trout with a home run. Enrique Bradfield Jr. with a home run. And he goes complete. 9 innings, 1 hit, 7 Ks. He almost threw a no-hitter himself. Fantastic. If Elmer Rodriguez can get back to form, man, that would help so much. All right, George Klassen, show me what you got here, man. We're going to win 3-2. And he won 6 innings, 6 hits, 2 earned, 2 Ks. Gets the victory. So, solid start there. Low as that ERA down. Can we sweep the Royals? And Trout is out for 1 to 2 weeks with a finger contusion. We're going to 10-day him. Yes. That's not good. All right, we lose 6-4. So now Trout is out. But with that, you know what? That's fine. Not fine, obviously. I don't want that at all. But we're going to put Brujan at DH. He's killing the ball. It's not as much as it was. Man, our guys are so depleted right now. Let's move Bradfield Jr. up to 2. How about that? Or DeLauder. Well, honestly, you know what? Let's go to Paula. Let's roll with him. Let's move him up in the lineup, Bradfield Jr. Let's do it that way. Brujan down here. All right, let's just roll with that. Let's see what he's got. I'm not going to bring anybody up because looking down below, like Nelson Rada, okay, that's good to see. He was a 202 average when he just started this. He's up to a 233. He's improving. Nicky Hoover, 270. It's trending upwards a little bit. That's a lot better. Fernando Reyes has dropped a little bit, but he's still hitting 287. Flint still does not have a home run, which is crazy because he's more of a power guy. Walton's hitting pretty well. That's why I just didn't think any of those guys were ready yet. Anybody else doing anything down here? Not really. Dunham is at 273 average, but not really much going on here. All right, let's continue on. Man, that sucks with Trout out. That's not cool. 3-game set here against the Guardians. We're going to lose 6-4. Man, Rogers just doesn't have any luck as late. All right, Peyton Tolley, settle us down here. There we go, 4-1 victory. Neto with a home run, Mayo, Kyron Paris, Bradfield steal number 10. Peyton Tolley gets the win. Only goes 5 1/3, just only allowing 4 hits, 6 Ks, but the bullpen does the rest. Fantastic. All right, let's get into scouting. Abe Comer has dropped. So, see, there you go. That's what I want to see. There you go. Yeah, not as good as we thought. He's a C potential. He's still going to be solid, I think. Like, if I could get him in the second round, like if he would last to the second round, that's who I would take. Because I know he's 22, but he's going to be a C potential, probably around just average it, 75 potential, mid C, could go up to a B, and he's going to be like a 77 overall. So if we can get Abe Comer in the second round, that would be a great pick. Where Darren Collins, you know, it's still up for, I don't know. And let's just continue that rolling because let's see this. Let's just do all. Let's just do all. I'm trying to see where this, because you do get scouting. Yeah, it goes up. I can see that. So that kind of works out in our favor. Probably what I should have been doing. But we've got to figure out kind of, right now, if Abe Comer's there, but I can't rely on that. Like, I can't rely that he's going to be there, you know, at 48. He could be gone. And there's another guy, Charlie Bearden. Good fielding. He could have a lot of power. Let's take a look at Charlie Bearden. And then let's go starting pitchers. Let's look down the line. I mean, we could look at Moses Thorne. We could look at Elmo Ramiro. Possibly Chris Hay. A lot of guys with a 99. He's only 18. Not really seeing what I'm liking there. Nothing really there. Let's try Ramiro, if that's how you pronounce that. And let's move this to 3. And continue to work on the international, and then we'll move it on. All right. Actually, let's move Bearden up to 1. Because we can probably almost close to finish that one off. All right, let's advance there. Final game here against the Guardians. We're going to win 7-3. All right, Gregory Alford just shoulder soreness. Keep him alive, but let's take a look at this. So Hoppy with 2 home runs. Elmer Rodriguez, 6 2/3, 5 hits, 3 earned, 8 Ks. It's still a solid start. We'll take it. That's what you want to see. Now George Klassen against the Astros. Go to the 10th, and we win. Yeah, just put him back in the bullpen, put him in the rotation. Hoppy, another home run. Klassen, 4 2/3. Man, 5 walks. Not good. Not good. All right, game 2 against the Stros. We're going to win 4-2. All right, Trevor Rogers, get us the sweep here. 4-1. Jackson Ferris, yeah, keep him on the 15-day. 4-1 victory. We sweep the Astros. Logan Hoppy hit another one. Paris hits 1. Yeah, 6 innings, 8 hits, 7 Ks. 16th hold for Will Vest and 16th save for Phil Maton. So we get a 3-game sweep against the Astros. Got a solid 5-game winning streak rolling here. And we're going to finish out this month. Gonna lose that Trout. Let's activate him. There you go. So Trout is back. So we did pretty well with him gone. So let's move him back into the lineup, obviously. Pretty easy there. Even though Bruhan's, I mean, he's still killing it. So, you know, well, how long is he still hurt for? 1 to 6 days? All right. Bruhan can go back. Let's not do anything there. He's not fully healthy, but he's back. And we're going to lose 3-1. Let's see the start from Rodriguez here. 5 innings, 3 earned. At least he didn't walk anybody, but still not what I want to see. All right, let's get back into the final week of scouting for this month, week 9 of 14. Bearden. All right, I think we continue with it. I want to see where he sits. He's dropped a little bit, but I'm really kind of curious on that. I am kind of curious on Ramiro here as well. Let me see something here. You know what? We're going to take Bearden off. So as we can see, third base. So now they're up to like 54%. So that definitely is what we should have been doing like the entire time, man. Yeah. So let's look at third base maybe, or maybe second base. Maybe second base east. So let's do this. Edit scouting assignment, second base, and we'll do east. Confirm with that. Let's go to the outfield too. I feel like I'm always going to be missing something. Look at John Moran. Solid hitting, solid power, solid fielding all around. Let's take a look at him. Let's move him to number 1. Still not sold who the number 1 pick is going to be right now. So that's a possibility. All right, let's continue. Can we take at least one game? Klassen's on the mound, right? Yep. 10-1. Put him on the bench. We'll get that real quick. George Klassen looked like a very solid start. The Lauder hits a home run. Kyron Paris had a triple home run and 2 for 3 ball game. And Klassen 6 hits, 2 earned, still with the 3 walks, 5 Ks. Lowers that ERA, gets the win, and nice start from George Klassen. I don't know why sometimes this completely glitches out like this. But let's get Trout back in the lineup. I mean, Paris is on fire now, so I can't really take him out. Jackson's performing well. Man. So he gets Wells again. So maybe let's do this. Let's put him against righties and just roll with that. I think it changes obviously because it's the City Connects, but sometimes it's so weird. Oh, we got some transactions here. White Sox made a move. People with the roster caught up Hagen Smith to the big league club. Okay. Will Warren up to the big leagues. All right, we got a 3-game set here against the Braves. Is it a 4-game or 3-game? 3-game set to finish out the month. Braves beat us 2-1. Game 2. We're going to lose 5-2. Game 3, Peyton Tolley. Let's avoid the sweep here. And we will not avoid it. The Braves sweep us. Not a good way to end the month. We're going to send through that date. All right. So that'll put us into the month of June. We are now 6.5 games back of the Mariners. 6.5 back. Playing not the greatest baseball right now, but that still should put us plus 3.5 up on the first wild card. So we take a look around the league. Red Sox lead the division at 38-23. 5.5 over the Jays. 6 back of the Orioles. Yankees just struggling, man. Rays 1-9 in the last 10. Lost 5 in a row. Twins 31. I mean, this division is under 500. What is going on? That might be some of the worst I've ever seen. That's crazy. You look at the team rankings, none of them are that great. Only the Twins are in the top 20. Wow. I mean, the Guardians. we're dealing with this Mariners team who's just killing the ball. All right, we go to the NL. Mets lead at 38-25. Braves a half game back, who just swept us. Phillies right there, 3 games back, so that is a nice division. Look at the Marlins, 19-43. Hey, they traded off like everybody, so they were just in full sell mode. Cubs at 38-23, 6-game lead right now over the Pirates. And the Dodgers are 46-17. Wow. We've almost already scored 400 runs. But the Giants are 40-23. I mean, they're only 6 back of the Dodgers. Diamondbacks 35-28. So the Giants right now have the nice lead in that wild card. But the Dodgers, dude, 46-17. I want to see. Let's see what they got here. What are they doing over here? Ohtani's got 25 home runs. They signed Paredes. He's got 15. Aranda's got 13. I mean, he's hitting 304, 310, 331, 323. Look at these averages. Will Smith's batting 320. Nemo's at 315. Gleyber Torres is batting 283 with a 377 on base. Sean Noel, who we traded, is hitting 307. He's not putting up a lot. I mean, this is insanity. Look at these OPS numbers. I mean, Kim's just only has 1 at bat. But Ohtani and Aranda both over 1,000. Will Smith 957. Tucker to 949. Nimmo at a 939. Paredes with a 913. They're probably all on the top. We'll take a look at league leaders. They got to be all on the top. Starting pitchers, Ohtani's 9-1, so he's your MVP. He's got a 2.4 ERA with a whip under 1. Glasnow pitching really well. Yamamoto, not bad. I mean, the ERA is a little elevated, but the whip's only 1.3. Blake Snell struggling. Sasaki struggling. See, he was a guy I was thinking about possibly picking up. I know he kind of lost it a little bit, but, you know, he's struggling. Maybe that's a kind of a low, hey, you know, change of scenery. Let's see. They got Diaz with 20 saves. Bullpen, not great. But their hitting's insane. Let's look at league leaders. Let's take a look. I'm just going to go NL at the moment. So average-wise, they have 2 guys in the top 10. But I want to see, let's go over to OPS. One, they got 3. Still 3 guys in the top 10. Braves have a couple of guys. Diamondbacks. Look at Ketel Marte. Looks like he's killing it. Corbin Carroll. Let's just go back to all MLB. Let me see. Home runs is Ohtani with 25. Gunnar Henderson has 21. Yeah, Marte has 21. Alonso at 20, so the Orioles have a couple of guys up there. Trout right now, obviously missed a couple weeks, but he has 18 home runs. RBIs, Ohtani. Buxton, number 2 with 54. There's Wallner with 50. Let's see. Let's go wins. Glasnow actually has 9. Yeah, the Dodgers are going to be up there. Ohtani with 9. Schwallenbach, man, you got 9. Saves. I want to see saves at the moment. We're number 9 at the moment. All right, we're not that far back. ERA, Tarek Skubal with a 2.19. Jared Jones with a 2.22. Anybody else? Whip, Garrett Crochet right there. Pitching war is Skubal. Batting war is Ohtani. Where's he at there as well? Do you have many? He's number 13. Okay. Actually, hold on. What was the... I'm really interested real quick. So the Pirates they're still good. All right. Still thinking about Skeens trade. Though, you know what? I didn't even see those Chicago unis. That is crazy. It's like the Bulls. Those are some wild uniforms, man. So I think that's where we'll end it here. We'll end it at the start of June. We're playing well, though. We're 37-26. We're a very solid team. What are we on pace for up above? 87 wins. I think that's a possible wild card. We're still a possibility of maybe trading for a pitcher to upgrade. I think we're going to definitely look at a lefty pitcher out of the bullpen to help us out. But so far, so good. We're looking solid. We're just not as good as like Seattle, which we kind of knew coming in. But if we can continue to put up this pace, get into the playoffs, hopefully Trout's healthy, and get Trout and this team into the playoffs finally after so many years. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, let me know down below if you kind of like what we did here today, kind of just an unedited version, just going the entire time. Let me know if you enjoy that a little bit more. I'm going to try it again probably next time. I'm going to wait to see, 'cause sometimes I record these, one before I see the next video go out. So I'm curious to see the comments down below. Just really let me know. But other than that, that'll do it for this one. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.